A new season, Richard. What are some of your headlines?
I think we're going to see less small ball. I think we're getting back to a little bit more of a physical game. We're kind of seeing the reemergence of the dominant big man, not just the big man, the dominant big man, and I expect that to continue.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Jackson gets the bucket.
Well, Jackson has become a threat from range, taking and making those shots more consistently.
Siakam against Jackson. Goes up on the baseline. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Oh, they get a hand on it. Outside Bane. Down low. Outside for Brooks. Clock at 4. That three's off the mark. Brooks against Siakam. The three from Barnes. It's rebounded by Memphis. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
We see these teams face off only twice a year. Last year, each won.
And who knows, if you want to look all the way ahead to the finals, it's possible these teams could see each other there. So both teams looking to make a statement in their first meeting of the season.
And Toronto has possession. After the basket by Memphis. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Making his presence known with that swat. Jackson Jr. understands when to go after blocks.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
The first one falls. That one's no good.
When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
Now here's Siakam. Up and over Brooks. And again, no good by Toronto.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going.
Jackson against Siakam. Pass to Bane. Here's Adams. Outside Morant. From deep. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. But with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season, but as a whole, this young team, they won their division, but the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round.
Siakam, no good.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Bane, the pass to Morant. Back to Bane. Adams with a screen on Barnes. Bane with it. Siakam covering. Adams. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Barnes.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
That free throw misses. And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Trent, he's checked in for Scotty Barnes. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Siakam outside. Shot to end the cold streak, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It's on Desmond Bane.
And when you watch the way Trent Jr. can take over a game, just a gifted scorer who can explode once he gets going, he's impossible to slow down.
Shooting two.
And he drops the first. And with Trent Jr., he very much is a microwave scorer, Grant.
Oh, he heats up in an instant, B.A. A bit of a streaky shooter overall. I would like to see him round out his inside game to find new ways to score if his shot isn't there.
Trent hits them both. Now here's Brooks. They really needed more from him in that loss to Phoenix. The three. And another miss by Memphis. Toronto trailing. Siakam, that's good.
Ooh, cooking it up down low, it's Spicy P.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside Bane, fires for three, and a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And Toronto calls time here. And let's take this time to bring up the list of last season's elite shot blocking teams. Memphis, number 1.
They built a reputation around the league last season. Do not test them at the rim.
Memphis on D. Trent from long range. Adams grabs the miss. Memphis has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Jackson, the pass to Brooks. Three-pointer off the mark.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Van Vliet on the wing. He's off on that one. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. Outside Morant. It's good.
Welcoming any physicality on his way up. Morant enjoys that type of challenge.
Here's Trent. And again, Toronto no good.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Three-pointer, Brooks. The shot comes out, and Toronto will go the other way with it. Siakam, the pass to Trent. Now here's Van Vliet. Hernan Gomez with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Outside Morant. Pass to Brooks. Outside Bane. Jackson with a screen on Trent. Offensive board. Adams, shot's good.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Now here's Van Vliet. He just could not put it together in that loss to the Clippers. Buries it from 3.
Yeah, he's just a confident shooter from the three-point range, even with the D hovering near him.
Here's Morant. 6-point game. Pass to Bane. From deep three-point range. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Toronto has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Trent on the wing. Guarded by Bane. 11 feet out. Trent's shot is off. The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Brooks outside. Pass to Adams. From deep, Morant. Siakam pulls down the board. And so here is Toronto. 8-point game. Off target at the rim.
I mean, he's yet to make a shot this quarter. At some point, you got to look for other ways to impact the game.
Trent, the pass to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
Pass to Brooks. Jackson with a screen on Anunoby. And it's Brooks missing.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And just using every inch of his incredible wingspan, Siakam is able to make some creative finishes.
Payne, the pass to Brooks. Now Adams. Morant finds Adams. Over Hernan Gomez. It's not going to go for him. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Back to Van Vliet. Siakam outside. Takes the three. And it falls. 4 for 8 for him from the floor.
The more Siakam uses the three-point shot, the more it helps his game. It makes him the all-around player he needs to be.
And the Grizzlies call time here. A line change here for Memphis. Inside. Back to Jones. Pass to Clark. 6 to shoot. Right at the free throw line. Oh, Clark with the slam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Anunoby. His last outing, he had 18 points. Trent outside. Pass to Siakam. Soft touch off the glass. Siakam's got 11.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Well, Richard, it's hard to believe it's been over 20 years since the Grizzlies came to Memphis.
Brian, it has been crazy. And look, they have been a playoff team more often than not in that time. But this could be the best era yet for the Grizzly organization. They've got a great core of young players and are strong on both ends of the floor.
Here's Anunoby following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Trent outside. Pass to Siakam. Aldama grabs a board. Memphis leading. Here's Clark. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
He misses the free throw. Young, he's checked in for Toronto. And the second free throw is good. Toronto trailing. And here's Trent. His last outing, he had 20. Shot from the top of the key. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Jones. 1:49 left in the first quarter. Defended by Jones. And the shot goes down.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And Memphis shooting 44% to start this ball game. Pass to Williams. Here's Aldama. Clark outside. Shot clock at 6. Now Jones. There's the three. With 1 on the clock. Oh, Clark with the slam.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Now here's Anunoby. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Outside Young from deep. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Clark with the screen. Here's Jones. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Flynn. To the middle. Here's Young. Lays it up and in despite excellent defense.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Jones in the post. And he banks in the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And it's blocked by Clark. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 4. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Memphis. Now the Raptors with it. Trailing by 4 on the court for Memphis. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Brandon Clark out there with Jackson. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. And the basket by Van Vliet. The Grizzlies shooting at 45% of the game so far. Now Morant. Last game he had 34 points. And they recover it. Jackson. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Oh, this is what you love seeing. Jackson Jr. using that size advantage on the offensive glass.
To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. Pass to Brooks. Outside Payne. Jackson with it. From deep, Morant. And Young pulls it down.
When we evaluate players, one thing that gets overlooked, age. Take Jaren Jackson Jr. He was only 18 when he got drafted in 2018.
All right, here's a look at the schedule for the Memphis Grizzlies. On Saturday, They'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on Sunday, it'll be the Sacramento Kings coming to town. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. You know, for Triple J, it took time to develop. Year 4 with Memphis was a special one, Richard.
Jackson unlocked his defensive potential amongst the best shot blockers in the entire league. You have to give those young guys time before making a true judgment. Every night, Ja Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
And the Raptors making a change here. Siakam's checked in. Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
Now here's Hernan Gomez. And the basket by Van Vliet.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
Here's Morant. He's got 5. And Clark gets it to go on the assist by Morant. Clark's got 9.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Siakam with it. Jackson in his pocket. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
2 shots.
And he makes a first. And RJ, you had 4 finals appearances in your career. You've seen what it takes to win, man. So how important is depth when you're chasing a championship?
Depth is so important. I'll tell you a quick story. When we lost to the San Antonio Spurs and Steve Kerr had the most random impact. He came in the game, hit 1 or 2 threes. We couldn't double team Tim Duncan after that. Then Tim Duncan went on to have like a 40-20 whatever game because we couldn't stop him. And so I learned that the role players will have such key moments, and that's why I was so focused in 2016 because I remember what Steve Kerr did to us. And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Back to Van Vliet. Barnes with a screen on Bane. 6 on the shot clock. And the foul on Steven Adams. That's his first foul. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Siakam. Grizzlies with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Left side, Morant. Outside, Bane. Clock at 6. The three-pointer off the mark.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Here's Hernan Gomez. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Brooks, the pass to Morant. From 11 feet away, and it's good. 2 points. Morant's got 7 points in the game.
Just taking what the defense gives him. Morant keeping it simple on offense. I love it.
Bane against Van Vliet. Barnes a screen. From 9 feet, and the basket by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 7 points for the quarter.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence, given the size of the disadvantage there.
And I like his belief in his game. Go at the taller defender, make him react to you.
Here's Morant. Rejected by Siakam.
And the coaching staff, they love this. I mean, Siakam, he's engaged, aggressive, just getting after it on the defensive end.
Now here's Siakam. And stolen by Morant. Here's Brooks. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And about Brooks becoming a staple in the middle of this lineup, Richard.
Plays the 2 and 3 positions on the floor and scores it really well. But most importantly, he's out there for his defensive effort and intensity. He is a versatile player that any team would love to have.
No good on that one. And the Raptors making a change here. Boucher's checked in. And he's good on the second. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you.
One shot.
And that one misses. Memphis has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Brooks outside. Now here's Morant. He's got 7. Just 5 on the clock. From deep, Bane. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Pass to Morant. Now Adams. Fires the 3. Here's Jackson. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. And it's an 8-point Memphis lead. The Raptors have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. It's Barnes on the wing. And he gets it to go.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Morant with it. It's stolen by Barnes. Here's Flynn, hounded by Morant. Pass to Siakam. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Steven Adams.
You can see the length come into play whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. All right, Richard, I was looking over your accomplishments, doing a little extra prep on you. An NBA title with the Cavs, a state title in high school, and almost won it all in college at Arizona. Is that the one what-if in your career?
Oh, no. Thank you for bringing those up. But, yeah, I have tons of what-ifs. I have, you know, obviously the college championship. I also got Athens in the 04. And, look, just for giggles, I'd also like to talk about the 2 times I lost the NBA Finals going against Shaq and Kobe, then Tim Duncan, David Robinson, and Manu Ginobili. But the funny thing is, it's not like they didn't have Hall of Fame head coaches. It was only Phil Jackson and Greg Popovich. So, you know, I've run into a few buzzsaws in my day.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
That's good from Siakam.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And here's Bane. 6 points for him. Over Trent. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more.
Nice job to recognize the lack of D in that medium range area.
And Toronto calls time here.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Jones, he's checked in for Memphis. All right, let's use this time to check out the teams with the most steals last year. Memphis, number 1. The Raptors in 2nd.
Both teams were very aggressive defensively, and that led to a lot of steals and a lot of runouts.
Van Vliet outside. Lets it fly. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Van Vliet's got 12 points.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
And that one's good for Brooks.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Up top, Siakam. Adams covering. Step back and fire. Siakam, no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Pass to Adams. Outside Bane. Now here's Jackson, covered by Boucher. Shot clock at 5. Jackson, the pass to Jones. And the Grizzlies get another bucket right there. And so here is Toronto. 7-point differential. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. And it's good for 2. He's got 14.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Now here's Jones. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bane.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Scotty Barnes. For Toronto, they've gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. Van Vliet outside. Siakam against Adams. Siakam, the pass to Van Vliet. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. Clark is checked in for Adams. Memphis has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Jones against Van Vliet. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul of the game. Jones against Van Vliet. From 9 feet, here's Aldama. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 7. Now Van Vliet. 14 points for him. Trent outside. To the paint. And stolen by Clark. Pass to Conchar. Jones in the post, guarded by Van Vliet, and down it goes. 2 points. And it's a 9-point Grizzly lead. Anunoby, a screen on Jones. Here's Van Vliet. And so the ball out of bounds. Anunoby touched it last.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Young, he's checked in for Toronto. Clark with a screen on Van Vliet. Here's Jones. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And for Toronto, they're shooting the rock well at 46%. Here's Young. Shot clock at 6. And Clark with a block. Now here's Jones. Clark with a screen on Van Vliet. Jones from outside. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Trent outside. Pass to Young. And here's Van Vliet. Back to Young. And again, Toronto no good. Memphis leading. Here's Conchar, guarded by Trent. Clark with a screen on Van Vliet. Tries the 9-footer. Oh, Clark with the slam.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it. Since entering the league in 2015, Tyus Jones has proven to be as reliable as it gets. A multi-talented guard who plays to his strengths.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 14. Counted from distance. Van Vliet's got 17 points.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Jones with the ball, and it's Trent picking him up. Out of bounds, it'll be Raptors ball. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Toronto's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Jones against Van Vliet. Anunoby passes to Young. Back to Anunoby. Van Vliet outside. Let's go with a 3. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
His third shot from downtown this quarter, 4 for the game.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Conchar. Clark with a screen on Trent. To the middle. Oh, stolen by Anunoby.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Back to Trent. From outside the arc. That shot off the mark. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out. And Kenny, were there any specific teams you looked forward to playing?
I mean, any team Shaq was on, because you had to be hyped for that, you know, especially when you got Akeem, when they go on head-to-head. I always look forward to that.
Yeah, you're lucky you had him, Kenny, because you were terrified to come down into the paint.
Not true. I wasn't terrified, just a little bit shaky.
And now, moving on. How about Jaren Jackson Jr. in the first half? Getting it done.
Well, he came to play, I can tell you that much, tearing it up on offense. Young players out there, watch how he asserts himself.
Going to be interesting to see if the defense brings more doubles to try and slow him down. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Oh, we're seeing a tremendous game from Fred Van Vliet.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the center position. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half.
A gritty play by Siakam. Absorbs the foul and still gets his shot to go.
And the free throw, no good. The Grizzlies shooting it at 52%. Brooks against Siakam. Stolen by Siakam. VanVleet with it. Here's Hernan Gomez. And a great assist by VanVleet as that one goes. VanVleet's got 3 assists tonight.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Now here's Morant. Jackson the screen. From downtown. Barnes with the rebound.
And he does it right in his face. This is how you answer a 3 with a 3. Just merciless.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Morant, the pass to Bane. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Now here's Morant. He's got 7. Adams finds Bane. Adams with a screen on Anunoby. The 3 from Bane. Drains the triple. Bane's got 13.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Grizzlies. Our 2K leaderboard, focusing on last year's three-point shooting leaders. Desmond Bane is second.
He shot with nearly unmatched confidence from the arc last year, and the numbers and his position on this list clearly reflect that.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. VanVleet against Morant. Adams a screen. There's the triple. Morant, no good. Toronto's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Outside Anunoby. VanVleet on the wing from behind the arc. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Bane, no good. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Siakam with it. He's picked up by Bane. Barnes against Brooks. From the low block. That one a little long. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Outside Morant. Lets a floater go. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to VanVleet. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes. VanVleet's got 22 points.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Adams with a screen on VanVleet. Here's Morant. Oh, big finish! Wow.
Okay, I see you. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Barnes, and he drops it in from the low post. Barnes has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 here in the 3rd from range. VanVleet against Morant. The 3-ball. Morant missing again.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
And so the ball out of bounds. Anunoby touched it last. And the Raptors making a change here. Flynn's checked in. Memphis leading. And here's Morant. 9 points in the game. Oh, Siakam with the block. The Raptors have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Pass to Flynn. Back to Siakam. Siakam draws the double for the lead. And Siakam with the slam.
A fantastic athlete. You love the effort Siakam shows on the glass to keep plays going.
Here's Morant. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Memphis.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. First shot.
The free throw drops for Morant.
And we talk a lot about Morant's athleticism and skill, but what stands out for me is his effort and intensity that he plays with.
Outside Barnes. Back to Flynn. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Siakam. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
No good on the free throw. Birch, he's checked in for Hernan Gomez. And he sinks the second. The Grizzlies have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Now Morant, 12 points for him. Here's Bane. Jackson with a screen on Anunoby. 6 to shoot. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Knocks it loose. Pass to Flynn. Back to Siakam. Bane with it. Siakam covering. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Morant. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Morant's got 7 now in this quarter.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
And Toronto calls time here. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Clark is checked in for Adams. Up top Barnes. Brooks defending. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. The shot's good. Morant's got 9 points now in the second half.
Ooh, little sweet touch on the floater. Morant has so many shots to choose from in his bag.
Pass to Siakam. Here's Flynn. Shot clock at 6. This for the tie. Knocks down the long J. Flynn's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And there's the lob. Pass to Siakam. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Flynn, hounded by Moran. Flynn's shot is off.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Now here's Brooks. The D's right on him. And the layup is good off the glass. Brooks has got 7 points in the game. Here's Flynn. Pass to Siakam. Outside Anunoby. Here's Flynn from deep three-point range. And it's Bane with the rebound. Bane's got 4 rebounds now. Jackson with it. Brooks outside. Bane, the pass to Brooks. Jackson for 3. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
The potential of Jaren Jackson is endless. A center who has a tremendous J.
And Toronto calls time here. And the Raptors with some changes. Young, he's checked in for Birch, and it's Gary Trent Jr. in for Anunoby. So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Aldama's checked in for Jackson. Williams comes in for Brooks. Conchar, he's checked in for Desmond Bane. And it's Jones in for Moran. Pass to Barnes. Over Williams. And again, Toronto no good. Memphis has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Clark against Siakam. Now Jones. Back to Clark. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Siakam. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And that one's good. Flynn.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Now here's Jones. He's got 6. Pass to Clark. Oh, Siakam with the block. Here's Flynn, defended by Jones. Now here's Siakam. Oh, steps back and drains the jumper. And now just a three-point Memphis lead.
Over time, we have seen Siakam blossom into a star, someone who's comfortable shouldering the offense.
Pass to Aldama. Clark with a screen on Young. Aldama, no good.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway.
Free throw, no good for Young. Well, Memphis shooting about 53% in the third, a very good number. Jones, the pass to Williams. And again, Memphis no good. Toronto trailing. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Memphis shooting 52% from the floor so far. Over to the left wing. Takes a three. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
And they'll get another chance. Pass to Aldama. 1 minute left in the third quarter here. Clark with a screen on Young. And he lobs it up top. Here's Flynn. 5 points in the game. Outside, Williams. Clark finds Jones. Clock at 6. Here's Aldama. Gets the three ball to go. He's got 5.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Trent outside. Tipped. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Memphis, Morant and Brooks are the guard set for him. Then it's Jaren Jackson, and it's Williams in at the 3.
Morant has a ridiculous motor. This man is finding points at all times. He never stops working hard on offense.
Now here's Trent. Barnes passes to Anunoby. And here's Trent. Brooks defending. Stolen by Jackson. Outside, Williams. Pass to Aldama. Morant with it. Now Jackson, guarded by Trent. Releases, and there's Jackson on the assist by Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
Just like his pops, Jaren Jackson Jr. Yeah, look, this man, when he gets close to the hoop, it is pretty much automatic. You can't let that happen.
Hoop poked away. Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. It doesn't go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Brooks with it, and it's Trent picking him up. Outside Morant, shot is up. Toronto grabs the miss. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. Barnes with it. Kicks out to Anunoby. Trent outside. It's Barnes on the wing. 6 to shoot. Second chance effort. It's rebounded by Memphis. Brooks has got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Aldama. Van Vliet against Morant. Over Van Vliet, and that one's good. Morant. Morant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
One of the smoother strokes you'll see Morant. This man's got a nice jumper.
Trent against Brooks. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Outside Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
This man was under-recruited in college. Can you believe that? And Morant, he still plays like he's trying to prove something.
And here's Trent. Down low. Morant against Van Vliet. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Morant against Van Vliet. Right side Morant. Shot clock at 6. Free throw line jumper. Morant missing again.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Van Vliet finds Barnes. From 9 feet out. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Inside. Now Trent. Outside Anunoby. And again, no good by Toronto. For Memphis, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Pass to Aldama. It's stolen by Barnes. And here's Van Vliet. Shoots over Morant. And the basket by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 24.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Now here's Brooks. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Toronto. Pascal Siakam comes in for Trent. Adams checked in for Memphis. Bane comes in for Williams. And Brooks drops them both. A difficult situation for Toronto. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Siakam. Outside Anunoby. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
That free throw good from Van Vliet. And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position, Grant.
Not great length, but strong as any, B.A. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
Both free throws good from Van Vliet.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Van Vliet against Morant. Shoots from 12. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Toronto shooting at a decent clip. 45% for the game. Barnes against Brooks. Barnes in the post. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
To the inside. 5 on the clock. Gets it down to single digits. Siakam's got 26.
And just a straight baller move from Siakam. I mean, shrugging off the coverage and keeping his focus on that basket.
Pass to Brooks. And another miss by Memphis.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Jackson against Van Vliet. Here's Siakam. Banked it in off the glass. And he's got 28 now.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Outside Morant. Pass to Adams. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got assist number 7 tonight.
Morant's got great understanding of the game. He can move like very few can in that pick and roll set.
Now here's Barnes. Outside Anunoby. Siakam with it, guarded by Bane with the 10-footer. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And he drops the first. Both shots good from the strike. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Bane, the pass to Adams. Softly drops in the floater. Adams has gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Siakam. Siakam gets double. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. And they get it back. Back to Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. Siakam gets double. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Here's Barnes. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. For Memphis, they've gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Brooks against Barnes. Rejected by Barnes. And he's able to get it back. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Raptors. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Siakam. Shoots over Jackson. Siakam, no good.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
Now here's Morant. Jackson outside. Back to Morant. Cuts off the pass. Hernan Gomez in the high post. Jackson on him. Outside Barnes. Here's Hernan Gomez. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Siakam. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good. Siakam's got 32 points.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
And then Morant with the dunk.
Showing off that vert, Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
And the Raptors call time here. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He told the squad, run when you have the chance. We can't score all of our points in the half court. Push the rock. Let's see if they listen to Coach. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Morant against Van Vliet. To the middle. Here's Siakam. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Van Vliet against Morant. Adams with a screen on Van Vliet. And here's Morant outside. On target from range. Morant's got 11 here in the quarter alone. Van Vliet against Morant. Here's Siakam. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. From deep, Morant. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Now here's Morant. A minute 39 left in the fourth quarter here. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
From his first day in the league, opponents are going to make him earn it at the line. And look, Morant, he'll give him an easy look.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And Morant drops them both. And there's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. And he's going for the oop here. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Jackson with a screen on Van Vliet. Shot clock at 6. They grab their own miss. Here's Adams. Brooks from outside. He drops it from range. And the Grizzlies lead by 14.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Grizzlies.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, You love the execution.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Ja Morant.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
The first free throw is good, and the Raptors with some changes. Young, he's checked in for Scotty Barnes. Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam, and it's Flynn in for Van Vliet. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Anunoby on the wing. Looking to win the run. Adams grabs the miss. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Conchar. Outside Jones. Adams a screen. Memphis the rebound. Outside Jones. Down low. Morant with it. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Brian Anderson saying thank you for tuning in. Now our New Balance player of the game, Ja Morant.